Yeah.
There, we're recording now.
Yeah. Okay.
My student,
Yeah, my teacher.
how is business?
The business is okay. I had, I think, for four weddings.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, four weddings. But and a few mm, photo shooting with
Yep.
the studio.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Very good.
today I had, yeah. Yesterday I was on to pick to pick pick a 20. Just close Pico 27
Uh-huh.
for a small happy birthday for
Okay.
two little kids. Yeah.
Yep.
And today I made a photo shooting tour to
Good.
someone. Yeah. But I just have like many pressure because I need to go back in bungalow.
Ah,
Yeah.
well,
About yeah, about the work.
I'm here to answer your questions.
Thank you.
I know audio is something we've talked about, so I have a little presentation,
hmm
and I wanted to show you a little bit of how we process audio, like
hmm
Premiere Pro or
Yeah.
Audition, either one.
hmm
Um, and then, yeah, do you want me to answer your questions first, or do
Yeah.
you want to do that first?
We can uh, we can start with the presentation. No problem.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Um, it's the more like the basics. So when I went to school, I learned
hmm
the basics, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like the Bible when they talk about, building a house on the right foundation. You
hmm
build it on. There's a I don't remember what chapter or what book it is, but they talk about, you build it on sand, or you build it on soil, or you build it on concrete, and that's how
hmm
you get a good foundation when
hmm
you're growing in something. It's really important
hmm
building something. That's
hmm
important. So one of the things I've learned is
Yeah.
that my education, understanding the basics, really, really helped for me to build off something. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the basics of audio.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're going to go. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, this is good. We want to talk about this.
hmm
Yeah. Okay. So this is, we call it field recording. Field recording.
Okay.
When we're talking about recording audio, it's
hmm
essentially you have two jobs, right? So you do video and audio.
hmm
They're two different jobs, but when you're doing it, you have to do both. So this
Okay.
is a couple pictures I found. One is me on the left, and I'm recording.
hmm
See, I'm holding the microphone.
Yeah.
A film. This was a film that they were making. So this is the crew.
hmm
We were shooting a scene. And then on the right, this was my first time in Gabon, where we were
hmm
recording a video of Sarah for Project Sunset.
Yeah.
You and you remember. And
Yeah.
we forgot the tripod in the Land Rover. So I didn't have
Wow.
a tripod. And John said, okay, well, we're going to use some chairs, so we made
hmm
it work. And then you see
Yeah.
over here on the right, we've got the cameras, right? The cameras and
hmm
the shotgun
hmm
microphone, and then the
Yeah.
lavalier wireless. And then everything's going
hmm
into this little field recorder, and we're making the.
hmm
So we're going to talk a little bit more about that,
Yeah.
um, and how you kind of go about recording. Oops. not just recording, but recording um, quality audio, clean,
Mhm.
good sounding. And then when you start with that, then you can record, then you can make it sound better in, Premiere Pro. So,
Please, please, boss,
yes, boss.
can you can you allow me to record on my computer too?
I think it records to my Zoom.
Okay,
I can send you the file. I'll send it to you.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So, sound is really a vibration. And if there's something that I'm saying that like I'm not translating right, just tell me
Mm-hmm.
and I'll explain it a little
Yeah.
better. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So sound is vibrations that travel in the air. And
Mm-hmm.
vibrations are all over in everything. The way we speak, it's a vibration. It travels through air molecules. And when it's recording, it goes up and down, right?
Okay.
So this is how it looks. You've probably seen it in Premiere or wherever you've played with audio. It goes up, like a wave. And
Mm-hmm.
this is the size of the wave. The
Mm-hmm.
amplitude is the level. So that's how
Mm-hmm.
loud or how quiet it is. And then the wavelength. And different frequencies have different wavelengths. So bass or low frequencies have a longer wavelength. And things like a cymbal in the drums or a guitar
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
a shorter wavelength but a higher frequency.
Okay.
So an example of this I like to show is like a guitar. So when you're playing a guitar, you've probably seen this before. It's a vibration, right? The string
Mm-hmm.
vibrate, and that's how you hear the sound. And that's where the sound comes from. So when you're recording sound, there's one major goal, and it's to have signal to noise ratio is good. You want that ratio to
Mm-hmm.
be good. So that's the amount of sound compared to
Mm-hmm.
noise. So this is an example of this is good signal to noise ratio. So we have lots of sound and
Mm-hmm.
low noise. This is what we want. So noise is unwanted or they say intrusive. So sounds in a recording that you don't want. That's noise.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
goal is to get the best strong sound with a little bit of noise.
Yeah.
Um, and I noticed when I was recording in Gabon, um, reflections or they call it like reverberation. In the churches there, they have a lot of concrete walls. The buildings have a lot of
Mm-hmm.
concrete. And when you clap, it's very echo. It makes a lot of echo, right? So
Okay.
what we want to do is recording in a space like that. We want to know how much and where to put the microphones is very important. So like this is SNE.
Mm-hmm.
Remember SNE, the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a space that was very, very loud, and it was
Mm-hmm.
difficult to make a recording. But outside, when you go outside, the noise or the sound can travel, so it's easier to make an audio recording. It's less
Okay.
reverberation. So the sound is bouncing off all of these walls, and it's getting
Mm-hmm.
louder and it's getting more excited. That's why when you're in a studio like this, you have
Mm-hmm.
panels. You see all this foam. I call it like acoustic.
Mm-hmm.
This absorbs the sound, so it's,
Okay.
and that's what we want is you want to isolate. You want to control the sound. So
Mm-hmm.
we're going to learn a little bit more how the equipment, the equipment like these things, how they work to record sound.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like kind of like what you have, right? The shotgun microphone.
Yeah.
You can mount to the camera, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
this is your camera. And then you have a field recorder, kind of like this,
Yeah.
where you can plug into it. And then you've
Mm-hmm.
got the wireless lavalier microphone. So these are some of the basics that I have in my kit all the time. You've got two types of microphones, and then something to record it. But you can also plug these in to this, right? You can
Okay.
plug these into the camera as well. Have you been recording with the microphones in the camera?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have? Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So we're gonna. I want you to your homework is gonna be to make a mix. I want you to mix it what you've already recorded just to see how it sounds.
Okay.
So in microphones, they have what's called a polar pattern. Have you heard of this before? Polar pattern?
No.
No. Okay. So the microphone, the way that it, I don't have a microphone with me, but I should have brought one. The way that it picks up the sound, every
Mm-hmm.
microphone is different, which is why certain microphones are good for like video, like shotgun is very good for video. But other microphones, like the ones on stage for a worship team, are different. They record differently. So imagine this is the front of the microphone,
Mm-hmm.
this is the back, and these are the sides. Each
Okay.
microphone has a different way that it picks up sound. So,
Mm-hmm.
like this one picks up all sides, it hears everything.
Yeah.
Whereas this one is going to pick up most right in front. It's very directional. Wherever you point it, it's going to hear sound better. And
Mm-hmm.
you've got cardioid, hypercardioid, supercardioid. So they all detect sound a little bit different. And see, these ones
Mm-hmm.
pick up sound a little bit from the back, but most of it is from the front, right?
Yeah.
So this is the best one for video, which is this. This is the hypercardioid. An
Mm-hmm.
example of that mic, this is a cardioid mic right here. This,
Mm-hmm.
it picks up on the sides too. So this is good for like instruments, like a guitar, drums,
Yeah.
different types of instruments, because it picks up on the sides, a little bit on the back. But for recording video, you want something very, very directional, something that points in a specific direction. So mic position is very important. So like when we're recording, like this was an interview with Dan. We made a E4 video. Um,
Yeah.
the gala. Did you see the gala video?
Yeah. I showed you. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna open that editing session tonight, and we're gonna look at that, how I mixed the sound for it.
Okay.
That's very important. Where you put this microphone is very, very important. So like when we're recording, like if this is an interview style, right? We've done this. Me and you have done this a couple times. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the closer the microphone is and pointed down to his mouth, or
Mm-hmm.
the sound source, wherever the sound is,
Yeah.
the better the quality is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a basic setup, right? So you have the camera, and then
Mm-hmm.
record sound into a device like this, or you can connect the sound to the camera, either one.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an example of, similar, right? You've got a subject, and then you've got
Mm-hmm.
a microphone, but see how much distance is between them?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is you're going to pick up other sounds that are going to be the same as the
Mm-hmm.
speaker, and you don't want that. You want
Yeah.
just the speaker. So getting it as close as you can and pointed down to see how where their mouth is going
Mm-hmm.
to be best, because you're just getting the sounds from them.
Yeah.
Good so far? Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an example of when you're recording like an interview where you want to position the mic so that you hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then this is a video. I'll send you this presentation and you can click it, the link.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
this teaches more about where to put the microphone in position and that kind of thing. Now, if you're shooting like a wedding, right? You
Mm-hmm.
don't you don't want to record this way with sound. You want to be on the equipment because you're moving, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Moving around, and we call it run and gun. That's what we
Yeah.
call it. Moving and shooting. Moving, shooting.
Oh, warning gun. Okay.
Run and gun. Yep, that means like remember when we were in the jungle when we were going to Malinga?
Yeah.
Remember? when
Yeah.
something happened very quick and we had to
Yeah.
jump out of the car and go get it and then jump back in,
Yeah.
that's running noise.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
so this is one of the best ways to be on the camera and then just ready to record. You should always
Mhm.
have the microphone on the camera, always, because it
Yeah.
gets very good quality sound.
Mhm.
So this is about we're going to talk a little bit about the levels, so the volume, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And you see here we've got this is where you want your level to be, just where it's got green, little bit into yellow, just a little.
Mhm.
This is a good level mark. But if you've got too much noise, or if your level's not high enough, see how this is
Mhm.
lighter, it's smaller, you're going to get more noise. Because what the equipment's going to do is it's going to
Mhm.
try to make it louder and it's going to add digital noise. So
Mhm.
noise from the camera. So you want to make sure that when you're recording, you get up to not red, not distorted.
Mhm.
It's make, it's making that noise. You want it to be
Yeah.
right in the sweet spot. Okay.
Mhm.
And then we've got, so you always want to monitor, right? So whenever we're
Mhm.
recording sound, it doesn't matter what you're using. You can use those headphones right now that you have. It could
Mhm.
be like these studio headphones. It could be studio monitors or just simple basic speakers. But the idea is you want to always be listening to the sound to make sure you're
Mhm.
getting the best quality. And then this is something I wanted to share with you too. This is a YouTube channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Have you seen this guy before?
Mm, no.
No. This is one of my favorite teachers. He's one of my
Okay.
the things he talks about cameras and light and microphones and
Mhm.
screens. I've learned many things from this guy, and what I like is he does it all on a budget. It's cheap,
Mhm.
so he learns little techniques,
Yeah.
lens, all that stuff. So
Mhm.
you want to learn more, like see this guy, he gives 3 lenses under, $80.
Yeah.
Stuff like this with a slider. This is how I learned how to make product videos.
And it's a wrap.
Um, this is a really, really channel
Mhm.
to watch. Um, so he goes through and teaches how to show you how to make things like this. See how it's on a slider?
Mhm. Yeah.
He teaches you how to do that. Very, very
Okay.
good. Okay. And that's the basics. That's the basics. So we could do your questions. We can do, I want to show you like a real example, like in Premiere Pro.
Mhm.
I'll walk you through how once you record it and then you get it into the program, what you
Yeah.
do. You have questions?
Mm, right now it's okay. It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right now it's okay.
I'm gonna get the Premiere Pro project open and we're gonna look at more of the sound stuff.
Mhm.
Find the project. Okay. So this was a video I made for church, for a bridge.
Mhm.
And when you're in Premiere, this audio I recorded with a recorder, field recorder, which you can plug it
Mhm.
in your camera to, however you want to do it. It's the same thing. Um, and what we did here was we've got music, on one,
Mhm.
and then we've got the audio, the
Okay.
speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And you see how the waves look a little bit different?
Yeah.
One's a little bigger, looks a little different, one's smaller. Those were two
Mm-hmm.
different microphones. So we had the shotgun pointed
Mm-hmm.
up at the speaker's mouth, and then we had a lavalier he was wearing. And
Okay.
what's good about that is you can record um, a backup. So if you'll see which one you might like better. One might sound a
Mm-hmm.
little better.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of recording, I like the shotgun more. But sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you want to use the lavalier. Now, a lavalier
Mm-hmm.
is this one
Yeah.
records this pattern. So it records everything all the way around you.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it's on your shirt and it's not, see how it's not by my mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Up here, right? It has to go down here. It records everything to try to get the sound, but sometimes that's more noisy. That's not, it doesn't sound as good, which is why you'll want
Okay.
the shotgun. But for
Mm-hmm.
interview, you don't, well, you use lavalier for interviews, you don't really use it for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do here is we want to pick which one we want to use. So I picked to use the shotgun. And what I like about Premiere Pro is you can use this audio track mixer to for each channel
Yeah.
and the effects. Right? Have you used this before?
No.
No? Okay. You're gonna learn this. This is really good. And you can open it and you go to window and then you can add audio meters.
Okay.
And then that's how you put the track. So this is the first track. And the first thing that we want to start with is we want to make it a little bit louder. And what we can do with that is we use an effect called tube compressor.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that you add it is you click here, and then you go to amplitude, and then you click tube model compressor.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we do is we can increase the gain, right? So this is the volume. You increase the volume a little bit. And what
Mm-hmm.
it does is everything that's too loud, it brings it down.
Okay.
It's not loud enough, you need more volume, it brings it up.
Okay.
Sometimes your sound does like this, and then it spikes and then comes back down. That brings everything up. That's what a compressor does. And it's
Okay.
all the same. So you may want to use like a preset and go like voiceover or voice
Mm-hmm.
booster. That makes everything louder. So that's what we used here was the booster. And then
Okay.
so this helped a lot with that. Now what you want to make sure, and this is what we were talking about earlier with the sweet spot, remember a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
green, a little bit of yellow, is you always want to have this meter up. This is what tells you how loud everything is.
Yeah.
Also in your audio meters. So that's what this box is. When we play it, you can see where my meters are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm in this effect and I turn it up too much, right? Let's go up to 12. It's going to get too loud and it's going
Yeah.
to clip. And we don't want that. We want it
Mm-hmm.
to be right around -6. That's the best spot.
Okay.
-6 is not too loud, not too quiet
Mm-hmm.
when we're recording. Come on. No, that's not. Okay.
To take what I've received. Someone lit the candle in me that was dark, and
So if we turn the effect off,
me
Mm-hmm.
only be able to take what I've received.
kind of quiet.
Someone lit
It's not loud enough.
the candle that
I
was
want to get
dark
it a
and
little bit
unlit,
louder.
and I'm just trying.
And because we have many speakers, we want to do this and make sure each one is loud enough.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the ways that you can make the clip, you want to start with making the clip louder, and then you can add the effect, is in your audio gain. See how this is, so before I started, this was set to 0. So this is what it looked like when I brought it into Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
And we wanted to turn it up a little bit. So we can go up 10. Now we got a good wave. Because before,
I've received.
That's too quiet.
What I've received,
See,
someone lit
down here.
the candle and me that.
So I'm gonna make it a little louder. Let's go 10.
It was dark and unlit, and I'm just trying to light another candle.
And then we have the music, right? So the music's underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Now, music, you want to keep it, lower when you're mixing for a video like this. So I turned it down to -10, and then you'll want to listen and see, okay, is the voice louder? You want to make sure it's louder than the music.
Yeah.
You want to hear just
Whether
a
that's
little
one
bit
or
of
a million.
music.
The body of Christ is intended to be disciple-making disciples.
And then here, you see how it gets a little bit louder? We turned it up. So we turn it up a little bit for the logo, right?
Yeah.
And then turn it back down.
Discipleship means supporting something.
And you can use these transitions, right? So in your effects, you've got audio transitions. Just like video, you've used video transitions, right?
Yeah.
Like these ones, crossfade, that transitions the audio from louder to quieter.
Mm-hmm.
Let's listen. Let's listen to the transition. Turns up. I'll come back down. Good.
Yep.
And then we've got dialogue again.
Discipleship is, being an example
And then it gets louder again.
unto others.
Mm-hmm.
So this audio was pretty good. We used a shotgun and a lavalier, so it was good from the start, but needed a little bit of processing, right? So we want to make it a little bit better. So this is a equalizer, and an equalizer can make the sound better. It shapes it. One of the presets I like to use is, so we use the parametric equalizer, and I like to use the vocal enhancer. And that shapes the sound to make it sound like sounds better. It makes it just flat. It increases that. So that might be real quick. Any questions so far? Is this helping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I didn't know that in Premiere Pro we have like many many things like this.
Yes. Yep. And you
But
can do the audio in a different program, but if you're making a video, you can do it in here. It's easy. It's a lot easier to do.
Okay. And one of my great problem is when you have finished like to record a video and you have like many noise, and I want to know how I can treat the sound to make the audio better on the video, like
what kind
before before to come at the beginning of this month, December, I made like a small video, a thank you video, because Bongolo received a small equipment for the hospital, and two of the doctors were, it was about the nurse school, and I made the recording, but inside the audio there is many noise.
What
and
like what?
Like for the wine of do you remember, just to close the church, Bongolo church, we have like the nurse school, and just beyond we have the apple, where we put everything, and there is like many things like climatizer, how do you call this in English?
What is it?
Conditioner air.
Oh, Hum.
Yeah,
Air
yeah,
conditioning. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And I can hear this on the video, and it's not like it's
Okay.
not good.
I can teach
Yeah.
you how to do that. Yep. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that hum in this recording, but I can show you how to take it out.
Okay.
So in Premiere and in Audition, there's an effect you can use, and it's called, so if you go into noise reduction,
Yeah.
denoise. Wait. Wait. This is not, no. So if your Premiere Pro does not have a good noise, so we'll have to open, do you have Audition, Adobe Audition?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll have to use Audition for the noise. If you want to
Mhm.
fix the noise,
Yeah.
Audition's better for that, not Premiere Pro. Well, I'll open this and show you how you do it. Let's see here. Let's see. I want to find an example. Yeah, noise. And then sometimes, like you said, even if you're recording in the best environment,
Mm-hmm.
you plan everything, the audio's good, video's good, you'll get noise. Sometimes it
Yeah.
happens. And
Mm-hmm.
you have to, take it out. That's the
Yeah.
way you do it. So in Adobe Audition, it's similar, same Premiere Pro, the way that, everything looks and how it works. But you bring the audio in, right? And then this is the audio, okay? So you've got two channels. Maybe one of them is lavalier. This is shotgun, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to use is in the effects room, the very first thing. So if you're recording something and there's a problem, you want to
Mm-hmm.
fix that first. So you don't add volume to it. You don't add effect. If there's a noise, you want to fix that first. So in the first slot, that's where we want to deal with that. So we're going to go to noise reduction.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's this one. No, which one is it? It's no, they changed it. So there's a couple different ways you can do it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to show you both. So like this is for removing hum. So if you hear like
Yeah.
a refrigerator or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
this, see how it's removing very specific frequencies. Very
Okay.
specific. So somewhere in the recording, you're going to hear that frequency, and one of the ways that you can find it is using this. This is like a analyzer to see
Mm-hmm.
the sounds in a picture. So here, these frequencies are speech.
Yeah.
Now, if you have a hum or something is consistent, like a
Mm-hmm.
air conditioner, that frequency is going to be across the whole time. See the
Mm-hmm.
lines? You'll see it when it's actually in there. I'll make you a sample of something
Yeah.
that you can remove, or you can send me a sample and we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you'll see it, and then you can look and see which frequency is that hum. So maybe it's right. Let's just say it's right here. See this line?
Yeah.
That's the hum around 200, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
then what we're going to do is we're going to go into the dehummer, and you're going to tell the frequency to be 200. And then it's going to go and it's going to pull any other hums that it hears. And the best way to remove it, same with noise, same with anything, is you want to listen. This is going to only play the hum. It's going to preview it for you and say, okay, here's the hum. And if you hear it really, really loud, that means it worked. It pulled it out. So you want to play this and make sure you check that box. And then when you're done, turn it off. So that's like it's picking the noise and then it's putting it in your ears to say, this is the sound. Do you want to take it out?
Okay.
The way that you can do it is in the noise reduction, is you just use the adaptive or the denoise. This one works better, the adaptive. And what it's going to do is it's going to listen for the noise and pull it out for you, remove it for you.
Okay.
Find it and take it out. This is a lot simpler to use. And then you can control how much of that noise you want to take out. So how much noise reduction do you want to use? And then you can fine tune where the noise is at. There's a plugin that we use called Isotope RX. And we have to send you a license. This is the best audio program. It's very expensive, but we use this in forensics. This is what we use in forensics.
Okay.
And there's a plugin in here called denoise, spectral denoise. And this is the best noise reduction plugin I've ever used. But you have to, I'll send you a license. I'll give it to you so you can.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So one of the ways that you're welcome, my student. Anything. So this is how you do the best way you can take the noise out. Let's say you see the noise. So this is a section. So this is dialogue, quiet, dialogue. Let's say you hear the noise clear, the AC hum, air conditioned hum. You sample it, right? You highlight it here. And then you hit learn. What the program's going to do is it's going to listen to it. It's going to say, okay, this is the noise, Ulrich. I understand. And then it's going to go through the whole recording and find it searches the whole recording and takes it out.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a sample of something with a noise.
Is it, please? Is it possible? Is it possible before the end of this month, like to treat the sound of this video, please?
To send it to you?
No, I have one video that I need to send.
Yeah.
And my big problem inside this video is the sound, because we are going to use this on the first week of January on a church.
Can you send it to me right now?
Can you put it on Google? I don't have the specific file. And yeah.
Send it to me, and then next weekend we'll practice.
Next weekend?
Yeah. Or before that.
I just have 3 days to finish with this video.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. How about tomorrow?
Okay.
Tomorrow night? Tomorrow night.
Yeah. Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll practice it. I'll show you how to do it, and then you can make your own version. I'm trying to find an example. Let me see if I can find an example.
Thank you so much.
Anything. This is good. You hear the noise?
Yeah.
Can you hear that okay? Hear the...
Yeah.
So we're going to practice with this. Let's practice with this. So, and this is what I like about Audition. is you can also bring the file video into Audition. It'll
Wow.
and then pull the audio. But for this one, we're going to use Premiere Pro because when I send you this license for the software, you can use this in Premiere Pro.
Okay.
I'll show you how we do that. So in here, you go to VST. See this isotope? This is the program. You can select the same plugin and then use it in Premiere Pro. So this is the fastest way to do it. So this is the way.
Okay.
So let's bring the file in. Okay. This is a different project, but it's okay for right now. Okay, we're going to make a sequence. Okay. And we're going to find the problem. Let's say the problem is somewhere here. It's going to finish the sound. We'll get it ready. So it's on track 1, right? Audio 1.
Yeah.
Come over to audio 1. And then we're going to add this is spectral denoise. That's the best.
Spectral denoise.
Spectral denoise. And then when you open it, I know it's kind of small. It doesn't make it bigger. Let me see if I can zoom in. You've got a couple different controls. The most important ones are this, see this output noise? We want that. And to learn, we want to learn. So we're going to turn, okay, so now it's done. You see it's done. Okay, audio, speakers. Okay.
我另外有樣，不是最圈內的。
Be looking at our Judea and Samaria and the ends of the earth.
Okay, so this is the section. So right now, this is a little quiet. We're going to turn it up a bit. And Premiere will actually tell you, see how it's calculating? It says, okay, I'm going to tell you how loud you need to, how much you need to go up. So it's going to come here in a second. I'm just going to guess and say, no, say 10. Make it a little bit louder so we can hear it. And there's some noise in there. So let's say this is the noise we want to take out. So we're going to highlight it like this. Okay. We're going to say learn. Play it.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. Now it's learned. And then we're going to tell it to output, check this box so we can listen. See how it's playing the noise? Now the noise is gone.
Yeah.
Hear it?
Yeah.
So that's what we want. Now you want to fine tune it, which is what you use here. These two buttons. So this is the reduction. This is how much noise it's taking out. When you're previewing it, so let's loop it. We're going to go here to here, and we're going to loop. So this, you can do this in Premiere Pro. You loop it. And you press this button, it'll play over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
Like this. We're going to output the noise, but we want to make sure we don't take out people talking. We want to keep that. And sometimes the noise reduction will take out dialogue, and we don't want that. So we have to make these adjustments. So you have to adjust this and listen. See, when I turn that up, this one, the noise goes away. We don't want that. We want more noise because this box is checked to output. So we turn this up. Lots of noise. That's good. Let me turn it off.
Yeah.
Gone. This plugin, I pay, I don't care what they want. This is the best one, I promise you.
Wow.
Best one.
Wow. Wow.
See all that noise?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good. So now we can listen because this is on the whole track. We put this
Mm-hmm.
on this whole track. So now we're going to listen. We're going to turn this off and we're going to listen. That sounds pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's listen when someone starts talking.
And now on the old sequence, we can't hear like the noise.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. So like this is really, really good for AC hum, for
Mm-hmm.
air conditioner, any noise that's constant,
Mm-hmm.
noise in the whole recording. Now, if
Yeah.
you're using it for like, let's say dialogue, so someone's speaking, there's a better one. And you want to use voice denoise. This is
Mm-hmm.
for voices. And this one, you really don't even have to do anything. If you leave it in this adaptive mode, it's automatic.
Mm-hmm.
Automatic. It
Yeah.
does everything for you. And we can listen.
Verse 16, English. I have other sheep that are. I must bring them also, and they will listen to my voice. So
You
there
hear the
will be
difference?
one flock.
Yeah.
One. John 10,
Noise.
verse 16.
No noise.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good if you're in, let's say you're at bungalow and you're recording in one of the rooms and there's
Yeah.
people talking or noise, things you can't control. It's just
Mm-hmm.
bungalow. People, it's noise. It happens. You can
Yeah.
this takes the noise out. So
Okay.
these are two very good ones that we can use. But yeah, if you send me the sample tomorrow night, we can
Mm-hmm.
get on again and I'll
Yeah.
use that and we'll go through it and get the noise out.
Yeah.
What other questions do you have, my student?
Oh, right now it's okay. I learned I learned many things about like with the plugin
Yep.
that you said,
Yep.
and this is one of my great problem because always the sound is not good.
With the microphone,
And
with the shotgun?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hmm. What other noises do you get? What other types of noises?
Yeah, just this noise, because when you are walking to the hospital, you have many machine, and yeah, sometimes someone can speak, and you can have like oxygen, and many things. It can be air conditioner or yeah, and there is many noise, and sometimes it's difficult for me to fix this problem. I'm just working on the video, but the sound
Yeah,
is not good.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That's good. That's good to there. We say it's a common phrase in production. We say fix it in post.
Okay.
Fix it in post. You know, if there's a problem in the production, you
Hmm.
can fix it later in the software, right? There's ways
Yeah.
that this
Hmm.
is definitely one of them. What I
Yeah.
like about Isotope is it also has different things that you can use to remove the sounds. Like what we just did was just noise. This is just,
Hmm.
but maybe you have something like crackle or click. So
Hmm.
like if someone's, you know, they touch themselves with a microphone,
Hmm.
going to make a noise. There's
Yeah.
things that you can use that are specific. So Isotope RX is mostly fixing. It
Yeah.
fixes things. So like plosive, deplosive. So if you have a microphone in front of you and someone goes, the
Yeah.
wind, it makes it,
Hmm.
you hear it in the microphone, it goes boom. You can use
Hmm.
plosive to take it out.
Okay.
Another one I really like. So let's say you're recording at a place like SNE, The
Hmm.
room is very loud and echoey.
Yeah, last week I was there for a wedding.
You were at SNE, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I love SNE. I miss everybody in Gabon.
Yeah.
You can use this plugin,
Mhm,
de-reverb. What this does is it takes the echo out, which is
mhm,
really, really good. And you can use that by hitting this learn. So you hit the learn
mhm.
button and it scans it, right? And it
Yeah.
tells you, okay, which noise do I need to take out? It detects the reverb.
Mhm,
So if you're in a space like here, the room I'm in now, how it's very reverb, you hear the
mhm.
echo. It's because I'm just in a room in my house. It's not good for recording.
Yeah.
This will take that noise out. So if you're in a church and you're recording in a church, this will be very good. Or even some of the buildings in SNE, I'm sure,
Mm,
or in a bungalow, are
mhm.
the rooms are echoey, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to think of it. If I have another, I want to show you a sample, but we can work on your sample tomorrow.
Mhm.
That will
Yeah.
be practice.
John 10, verse 16, French.
Trees and missionaries with the CNMA.
You hear the
In the
echo?
bulletin, you have this nice little brochure
Mm,
that talks about
mhm.
So
faith
let's go ahead and we're going to use the de-reverb and we're going to learn.
promise. Faith promise is trusting God to provide funds that you don't normally expect, and then giving that freely above and beyond.
There it
the
takes it out
tithe
and it's showing
to
you.
be able
It's showing you how much it's taking out of
Mhm.
recording. So same thing, we want to click this button and hear how we're hearing the echo. It's taking the echo,
Mhm.
but we're hearing
Yeah.
a little bit of Pastor Randy. You hear a little bit of Pastor Randy. We don't want
Mhm.
that. We don't want the reverb to take him out. We want to keep him in the recording. So we
Mhm.
adjust that by turning it down a little bit. Okay, and then we turn this off to listen.
amount that you want to trust the Lord for, either for the month or for the year. And this
Yeah.
January to the end of December for next year. You'll
We
put
can learn
this
again.
card in the plate, and you'll keep this card for yourself so that you know how much you're expecting the Lord to provide for you. This between you and the Lord. We don't check up on you. That little board that you see coming in with all the little people, each one of those little people on the board as you came in represents $50 given to missions.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good plugin you can use for that. Now, Adobe comes with some things
Mhm.
like noise reduction. It has some like de-reverb. See how they have de-reverb, but it's not so good. It doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isotope is better. So now when you get the plugin, I can help you install
Mhm.
it. But what you have to do is in your effects, because this is where the plugin lives, you go to
Mhm.
your effects, go to audio plugin manager.
Mhm.
This is where you have to scan. You press the scan button and it puts the plugin into Premiere Pro. This is how it
Okay.
installs it. So see how it's scanning and it found all the RX. This is all the
Mhm.
plugins. I have two different 6 and 7. It's two different plugins,
Mhm.
but it has to scan it to install it.
Yeah.
My grandson. Just leave it here. Sorry.
Okay. What else? You look sleepy. Did you get enough sleep?
No, it's okay.
It's late there. It's midnight, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's midnight, but I always walk at night.
I know you do. I remember the one night
Yeah.
you stayed up all night. I remember. You didn't sleep at all.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I'm proud of my student when he
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you so much, boss.
Yes, you're the boss.
Yeah, you are the boss.
What else do you want to talk about?
Yeah, right now it's okay. And the next thing, it was on video.
Okay.
And yeah, how I can use some template that you send me on video,
What?
After Effects. How I can use, because right now, like how I can use title on
Yeah.
After Effects
Yeah.
and bring this on Premiere Pro. Sometimes I want to change like colors and or some text on
Uh-huh.
After Effects,
After Effects, yeah.
like some presentation, like how do we call,
Yeah.
do we call this?
Like the
Like,
titles and yeah, the graphic. Yeah.
yeah, the graphic, yeah.
So in those projects, in the folders, there should be a video that shows you how to change it.
Yeah, okay.
In some of those projects, some of those titles, there's a video that says like how to change, and it shows you where to go to change
Yeah.
color and font,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to export it. So
Okay.
you have to export it from After Effects to a video file, and then you bring
Mm-hmm.
the video file into Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
So in After Effects, it's a little different than Premiere Pro. It's a little different when working in there, but I can show you how you save the video once you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say we make a title or whatever we make, right? We make a video. Say we put, no, we don't want red, white, and then we add text.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever we do, and we maybe put an effect on it. Library, no, effects. I have not used After Effects in a long time.
Yeah.
We go to text, and let's do transition. Whatever it does. So when you're
Mm-hmm.
done, you go to Composition,
Mm-hmm.
add to Adobe Media Encoder. And what that does is it opens Media Encoder and it exports through Media Encoder, not through After Effects. It's a lot easier to do it this way because
Mm-hmm.
you can save many videos all at the same time.
Yeah.
You've used Media Encoder before, right?
Yeah.
This one, yeah. And when it opens, let's see, it's opening. So then it adds it. Okay, so here's our composition.
Yeah.
Already picked a good preset. So H.264 is always a good preset to use. It makes the files small enough, but good quality. And
Yeah.
then it'll automatically pick a preset, which YouTube is okay. It's not bad. But if you want it to look really good, you want to just use a match source high or medium, either one. Medium is good enough, but then your files are going to be smaller when you're working with video, which will save you space. You have to tell it where to go. So let's put it on my desktop. We're going to see it there. So H.264 match source medium is a good preset, and then you start it, and then it's going to export. Now you'll see down here, just look at but in the folder for the project, for the After Effects project, there should be, look on your computer, there should be a video you can play, and it tells how to change it. It's just instructions for each one. And there you go, and it saves the file, and then once it's done, it's going to put it, oh, there it is. And then you bring this into Premiere Pro, and that's it. Easy.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit more of a harder one. So let's download. I don't have it on my computer, so I have to find a free one. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So these are just titles, free titles, right?
Yeah.
Download. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to open. Okay, so this is a basic title sequence. And this is the main sequence, right? So this is the main one. And what you have to do is, let's say we want to change the color. Double click this, and just like in Premiere Pro, it opens another sequence. And these are the elements for this sequence, right? So here it is. So you've got, let's say we want to make the title. Okay. So let's change the color. You can highlight the text and then go over here to your color and then make it, I'm just going to pick white. No, we got to pick this one, sorry. So in all of these sequences, they have a colors, it's like a menu. When the designer, he makes the project, he puts the colors, you could click this to change it, but you have to come up here to effect controls. And here are your colors, you see? This is advanced, this is how they build it, they design it, they make it. Don't do it here, you do it here, I'm sorry. You do it right here. So let's say, okay, I don't like this teal, I want to use white. Let's make that white. And then let's say I don't like the background, I want to make it green. Okay. And then fades, so we want to go okay, and this color too, we want to make it white. Okay. And then we can make the subtitle, so the text down here, we can make black too. Very good. So now we change the colors. There's the animation. And then you can do things like, let's say we want to make it longer. You know, we want to make the text longer. we can adjust under the title. This is the title. Under
Yeah.
the text, we can then change the way that it animates, or we can make it longer. And then it goes away. See how it goes away? And then when you're done, you do the same thing. Add to
Mhm.
media encoder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick this one. You want to pick
Mhm.
export. Let's add media encoder. Right here. And then you do the same thing. Tell it where to go. We want to put it on our desktop, and then render it. That's it.
Mhm.
That make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
Mhm.
How about we let you get some sleep, and then we can work more
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Yeah. Okay.
Does that
No
sound good?
problem. Yeah.
Okay. Unless
Thank
you have other questions for tonight.
I can ask you tomorrow. It's like you remember when I sent you the small project of that I made for Bungalow,
Yep.
and I don't know like how many seconds I can take for the introduction, and how I can go to the speech, how I can start with the video, like
Yep. Understand.
to get the to like to make the video like very stronger about intention and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the project with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we can do, we could either do it now, or can wait till tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We can take control of your screen. I can control your computer,
Yeah.
and we can play with it a little bit.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah. It's okay.
So we need, you'll have the sample, the file tomorrow for the noise.
I can try to put this on Google Drive.
Yes. Send it to me on Google Drive.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we can see how we can work on this. And I don't know if my internet can allow me to put this video. It's okay. I can do that. But
Yeah.
I will send you a message.
If you can't, if it doesn't work, I can. We can do it on your computer too. We probably won't use isotope. No
Yeah.
marks. But there are
Okay.
other things in Audition we can do to fix it.
Okay.
They won't be the best, but they'll work. They'll work for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you, my
Thank you so much, boss.
student boss.
How are you?
You have a student yet?
Yeah, in Bungalow and here in Libreville.
Do you really? You have two students?
Yeah, in Bungalow I have like three students,
Wow.
and here in Libreville I have I think three too. Because always when I have a wedding,
Yeah.
sometime when you are going to work with a professional, you
Yeah.
need to pay like much money, but you need like to take someone you teach.
Yep.
And sometimes there are many people, some they go on your Facebook page, and sometimes they see your work and they ask like to learn with you.
Yeah.
And when they come, I give like some instruction, like with picture and video, and yeah, it's less expensive when you are working with
Yeah.
this kind of person. And I think with this kind of person, it was the same for me. When I started, it wasn't like about money, but
Right.
it was about passion, and to learn.
That's
Yeah.
your apprentice. Yeah. Yeah.
hmm Yeah.
That makes me so happy. So
Yeah. You.
when you
You.
teach when you teach
hmm
people,
hmm
you become better when you
Yeah.
teach, because
hmm
you learn from teaching.
Yeah.
You understand?
hmm Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. And right now, uh, I can't like I have like many jobs, and many people sometimes now know my name in Gabon and in Libreville.
Yes.
And like this month, I had like many pressure because I came to have a time for myself,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
I was obliged like to work hard to get money to pay for the equipment
Yeah.
that came with the Dr. Jeff
Yep.
last time. Yeah, it was. I will send you the price, and it was very expensive for
Oh,
me.
I know. Yeah.
And he gave me this the end of this month to
Yep.
finish with to finish to pay.
Yep.
Uh, yeah,
Very good.
and I worked hard,
I know you
and
did.
yeah, and now right now I have a next goal is to buy a drone.
Drone. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Very good.
and I need to pay this in March because the pilot went in USA for his holiday with his family, and I talked with him before to leave Bungalow, and right now I made a small advertisement on my
Yep.
Facebook page.
Yep.
Like I need to make a reservation.
Yep.
People who need like to marry on like next year, I I tell them that they can pay like 35% like
Yep.
to have a place,
Yep.
and the price will be like not expensive because right now I just need six clients,
Mhm.
and with these six clients I will have the money for the reservation, and I will use this money to pay the drone.
Perfect.
And
I like this
on
plan.
the wedding, yeah, on the wedding, the drone will be like free forever.
Ah, good. That's smart.
Yeah,
That's smart. You give them like a bonus.
yeah, yeah, about this.
Yep.
Yeah, but right now, just one person said it's okay. You want this,
Mm-hmm.
and I think next month, this person will pay. Now it's left five person, and if and I put the date, I put the 25. Wait, I can show you what I'm talking about. Wait. Hmm, where is this? Yeah. Hmm, yeah, I don't know if you can see.
Kind of.
Uh, uh,
Oh, there. Oh, it's there and it's gone. Where did it go? I can't see it.
you can see?
No. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it goes away. I can kind of see it. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
So that's the date of the wedding, right?
okay, wait. I can try to see this on my computer.
Okay.
Okay. I can share my screen.
Yes. No.
Okay. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. This
There.
is like
There.
yeah, special promotion,
Huh?
and yeah, people need to pay this
Okay.
for the price of the wedding,
Okay.
and the date is the 25 of December of this month,
Okay.
and it finished the 28th of February because the pilot will come I think the 5 of March,
Okay.
and I need to get money on this period.
Right.
Do you
Okay.
understand?
Yeah. So this is like a discount.
Yeah.
Aha. So if they book a wedding between those
Mm-hmm.
days, they get 35% off.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. They like, yeah. As you are talking, and on the wedding, the drone, this will be free for them. They
you are
don't need to pay.
you are turning into a good businessman. You are, my
Yeah.
father,
Yeah.
he does something this like this. He does
Mm-hmm.
if you want to pay for something,
Mm-hmm.
okay. If you pay now, like
Mm-hmm.
on the phone, I'll
Yeah.
give 10% discount,
Yeah.
and that makes people want to pay, right? It's a you call it
Mm-hmm.
incentive. It's
Okay.
more smart. I like it.
Yeah. Since last year, when you went back in US,
Yep.
I pay a book in France about marketing, and I'm trying like to learn how I can sell my skill,
Yes.
because one time when I was working, I saw myself that I saw many limits that
Yes.
I couldn't go,
Yes.
and I needed to learn more how I can sell my skill on company
Yes.
and event. Yeah,
Marketing.
and this.
Marketing is most important. Most important.
Mhm,
I agree.
yeah, hmm
That's
yeah,
really. I'm proud of you.
and the big problem is the equipment is very expensive, but to find a place where you can get money, it's not easy.
Right.
And it's when I was coming, I was living bungalow on the bus that I had this idea of this problem. Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Perfect. I like it.
yeah,
You keep
yeah.
learning. Don't ever stop learning. Always learn.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
yeah, keep when you keep doing that, it makes you different from other people, which is why
Hmm.
people want to hire you. You know,
Hmm.
to make
Yeah,
it special. Yeah,
yeah.
it's really good.
Hmm. Yeah. Thank you.
You
And
have
what about you?
you have
What about work,
much.
life?
Oh, me, I bought a house. I bought a house.
Wow.
Very expensive. I don't know. They took all my money,
Wow.
all gone. But here in where I live, um, the loan to get a house
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
very the interest is very low.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
many people are buying houses because it's very cheap. Um,
Hmm.
but the to fix it, and put my things, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So we got a house and business is good. Um, but I've been doing a lot with the church because I run the
Mm.
cameras for the live stream.
Yeah.
So we're
Hmm.
doing a lot of that and working with the youth. Um, so that takes up a lot of my time. But I'm trying to get back to video and photography and music. I,
Hmm.
I haven't been doing my hobbies. I'm trying to
Yeah.
do my hobbies. So
Hmm.
it's a challenge for me. I work too much.
Yeah.
I work too much.
Wow.
But like you said,
And
many responsibility.
mhm.
People they want to it takes up your time. Your time.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Sometime when God called us, sometimes we don't see like the responsibility
Mhm.
in front of us. The same thing, like it's my example. When I met you for the first time, on my head, it was I was just thinking about my problem.
Right.
That I don't have like I stopped with university. I don't have like money to go at school. and I was just thinking about myself. But God provide with you the camera, the training,
Yeah.
and it was like to perhaps 3 year or 4 year after to like to have a great responsibility like for Bongo Hospital
Yeah.
about communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, some God think very far, and we are just thinking about ourselves. And
I agree.
yeah, mhm.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, sometimes.
the more I do that too when I think about uh, you know anything you've done. The more that
Mhm.
the more it makes you sad. You know, I
Yeah.
want I don't have this. The more it's a famous person I learned from. He's a speaker. He says the more you focus on what you don't have, that's more
Mhm.
that you're gonna get. But the more you focus on, you're thankful. Oh, I have this, I have this, I have this. That's the more happier, you'll be.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
understand. I want many things. I don't have the money. It's gone.
Yeah. But I think that with strategy, you can get.
That's right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
the strategy.
One of the things that God told me before I stopped with university, God told me that if you make money your problem, you will never success in your life because money is not like the most important.
Right.
Yeah, you need to first you need to have in your idea what you want, what is important,
Right.
and you start like to think.
Yes.
And today I'm not like looking to my problem that I don't have money. I'm just trying like to think like about the promotion that
Yeah.
I was talking with you. Yeah, I don't. Right now I don't search money. No, no, no. It just when I have a problem or when I need something, I just need to find a good idea on my head, and now it's okay. Yeah.
You've come a long way.
Yeah,
You're
very far.
the biggest producer in all of Libreville,
Yeah, amen.
all of Gabon.
Yeah, and yeah, many people know about my teacher.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very thankful that you're teaching. It is
Mhm.
really, really great. It's perfect. You're teaching.
This, this, I don't know. This is a blessing for many people
Yes.
because when I start, many people they saw that,
Yeah.
and the way when people saw my equipment today, they are very proud,
Yes.
and they always talk about when I met you because I always talk about this.
Yeah.
Always talk about this like on my WhatsApp, on my profile. Sometimes when I want to encourage many people,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just talking about my story, and I don't knew that one day I will be like a small example for many young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
They need you. You keep teaching
Yeah.
them. They need you.
hmm right now in Bongolo, there is many things that we need to do, and communication is one will be one of the blessing of this hospital. Yeah, and my heart is there,
Yeah.
and it was difficult for me to say God yes I can go because I'm young,
Yeah.
and many people want like to stay in like in Libreville and to make everything
Yeah.
and to live like in bungalow. You don't have friends
Yeah.
because when I leave the house in the morning, I just come back just tired. I don't have like a time for myself, just walking, walking,
Mhm.
walking, walking.
I know the
Yeah.
feeling. You know this feeling?
But it was important. It's this year was important for me because for me it was like I went like on another country like to learn on a
Yes.
university, and this is was very important for me.
Yeah.
I have a time for myself to learn, to have like some training, and when I come in Libreville, it's just when I have a wedding sometime 1 week and I go back in Bangkok. But this allowed me like to learn many things
Yeah.
because when I am in Libreville, I'm always on many programs and I don't have a time to focus on
Yeah.
yeah on my skill or to improve my skill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Good. Very good, my brother. Well, I'll let you go get some.
Thank, thank you so much, boss.
You are
Do
welcome.
you have do you have another presentation on
Uh,
the
for,
training?
for tomorrow, I don't, but we can make another one. We can make more.
Okay.
But you tell me what
Mhm.
you want. You tell me what you want to learn, and we'll make it.